It's time for your happy hour and a half. Live from the 5 Eyewitness News Studios, it's Twin Cities Live.
Oh, friends, we made it to Friday. Good afternoon. Welcome into Twin Cities Live. Delighted to have you with us on this fine afternoon. Look who's here, my old buddy, Chris Long.
We have a history.
Wait till we go back to the history. It's very fun. Ben Lieber is on assignment, as they say in this professional business. We're going to hear from him in a minute. Ben has been so excited about today.
I know where he is, and I would be excited if I were him too. And it's interesting to be sitting in this chair because we always have TCL on. And I'm usually getting to work right about now before my anchor shifts.
See?
We always have it on in the background as we're watching. So
we very much appreciate that support.
Fun to be at the big wooden table for the first time.
Here you are, Chris Long. Chris Long, of course, from 5 Eyewitness News Sports, coming off a big Wolves win last night. People are losing their minds today.
It's not that they won, it's how they won.
Yeah.
It was incredible. I mean, there was no way, a good howl. If you'd have told me at some point they were going to lead this game by 50 points.
Was that how many?
It ended up being 45. It's the, let me get this right, largest margin of victory in a potential elimination game in like 68 years. That dates back to the Minneapolis Lakers were the last team. So it was a statement win, and now it's a one-game season on Sunday.
Isn't this crazy? People are going to be so excited for Sunday. And this is exactly what the NBA wants. They want us to go to Game 7.
Well, and it's what we want as Minnesota sports fans, right? Or you want, I should say. I cover, you're the fans. We just haven't had this prolonged success, and one more win, they're halfway to a potential championship.
Oh my gosh.
We just don't get to this point in postseasons that often.
It's very exciting. Okay, Chris, you're also a dad.
Yep, twice over.
Oh my gosh, how are the girls? What's it? Give me the ages again. Oh, there's your lovely Serena. I love Serena.
Yep, on the left we have the 10-year-old, and on the right in the yellow is the 8-year-old. This was us at a PWHL Minnesota game earlier this season. You'll be shocked to hear we spend a lot of our time going to sporting events.
I can't believe that you do that. Oh, there's Joe.
Yep, we're at the Joe Schmidt and Joe Mauer book signing. This is one of the few pictures you can see is kind of all dressed up. Normally we're a casual family, so wanted to get this one in there. But yeah, it was fun watching Joe Schmidt and Joe Mauer do their thing. And then here's the, this is the girls' state hockey tournament, I believe. The girls came and did a Take Your Daughter to Work Day, and they sat in with me and Winnie Brown there on the 45 TV set at the state tournament. Kind of an annual tradition.
Are the girls playing hockey?
Yep, both of them play hockey. One plays softball, one plays lacrosse, so they're on their way, little athletes.
It is really busy. The hockey thing, you know, only my son plays hockey, and it's like he's so at the beginning. He's only 6, and so seeing like this, how this goes, and my husband was a hockey player, so we've been very much like, you can play hockey, but only if you really want to. Like, if you get to the point where you don't really want to, we're cool with letting it go.
If you're going to do it up here, you can't sort of be a hockey player. You are in it, and we're doing summer things and camps.
This is why you're going to be working forever. It's a good thing you started working so young. You know that Chris Long and I worked together at our very first station in Duluth. Shout out to all of you up in the Northland. What is this? What did we dig up here? What is this?
Well, that is current Wild defenseman Alex Goligoski when he went to the state tournament as a junior in high school. That is sideburns Chris Long there on the left wearing the dark shirt on television, which is a no-no.
Is this the quality of video that we were working with early in our career, Chris?
No, we're just that old. It's degraded to that point.
This is so bad.
This was before we always carried the section hockey final up in Duluth on our station KDLH, and that was an interview we did beforehand, and there's not a lot of video. People have asked, oh, do you have any clips from back when you were there? Not really.
I don't know if I have many either.
It was harder to save.
It's all on beta tape. I mean, because we were on beta tape then, and so I don't even know. I'd have to find a beta deck here. We have to have some.
I think there's one
in the archives
back here that's working.
Oh, I got to try to transfer some of my old stuff. So Chris and I worked together. I met Chris when I was 21. I got the job in Duluth, and I worked the morning show. After a few weeks, I started on the morning show. Chris would be there still in the mornings. You would just be like hanging out on the one computer that had internet. We had like 2 that had internet in the newsroom.
It was a novelty. When the internet became a thing, I would stay at work, and until you came in and kicked me off of it.
Oh, whatever. I was like, hey, as long as you're here, you want to write some stuff for me? And then you would. It's great. Okay, this is so fun to have Chris here today. Speaking of Duluth, that's where Ben is. He is in Duluth for a very special opportunity as part of the Duluth Airshow, something we both covered when we worked there. It's happening this weekend, and Ben sent us a message. Let's look.
Hey guys, Ben here. Yep, you see it. I'm in my flight suit already. I'm checking in from the Duluth Airshow, and it's really happening. This is really happening. It's been a long time in the making. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to go up in one of these guys right here. This is an F-16. You know, we love Raptors on our show. We talk about them all the time. This is called an F-16 Fighting Falcon. That's right, the Fighting Falcon. I will be sitting in the back. Sitting behind Triple is going to be my pilot's name. So Triple's going to take me up here in a few short hours. We're going to do a whole bunch of maneuvers. I hopefully will pass and get my certificate in the 9G Club. The 9G Club. That's what we're going to try to do. And hopefully I don't pass out. Hopefully I don't get sick. I think I'm going to be okay. Everybody's confident that I'm going to make it through, and it's going to be a great time. But I'll check in with you guys on Monday about how the whole experience went. Check out the Duluth Airshow. It's all weekend long. It's the best. These guys are amazing. Peace out. I hope to see you on Monday. Bye.
Oh my gosh, he's totally Top Gun. He looks so cool.
If the pilot wants Ben to pass out,
yeah,
Ben is going to pass out. It's a question of how hard they go in that thing. If Ben is a very big, strong, tough man, but if that pilot wants to put him down, we'll have some video of Ben asleep.
Ben sent me a compilation video on Instagram last night of just all these people passing out when they're in these planes, and he was like, "This will be me." So
I'm very jealous. I missed the chance to fly with the Blue Angels at that air show years and years ago. Long story, timing didn't work out. So Ben, I want to hear the whole story.
Oh, we'll get the whole recap. That's very cool. So the Duluth Air Show, if you're up in the Northland, you already know this, but we want to make sure everybody's aware. It runs Saturday and Sunday at the International Airport right up there in the Zenith City. Tickets are available online, and you will find a link on TwinCitiesLive.com. Okay, so Chris, on Wednesday, Chrissy Kaminsky-Sigmund, the vice president and co-owner of Chula Vista Resort at the Wisconsin Dells, stopped by. She was lovely. You know, Chula Vista is only about 3 hours east of the Twin Cities. There's the video we were looking for. We're delighted that Chula Vista Resort, thank you very much. They are now presenting our very wonderful series called Free for All Friday. So when we do this segment, you can head to the contest page of TwinCitiesLive.com. You've got a chance to win a junior resort suite at Chula Vista that includes passes to the water park. It's worth more than $350. We're just giving things away, Chris Long.
The Dells, good spot. Take the kids. Right now on the Twin Cities Live Facebook page, you can ask us anything on your mind.
Oh boy.
This worries me a little bit.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I know.
Kelly Hansen scrolling through your comments. Kelly, how are you?
I'm very good. You know, I have a question. Can I ask the first question? Because
yeah.
I love when I see redheaded kids, because I was.
Yeah.
I was too before it went gray.
I was just going to ask, so you have 2 redheaded daughters. I was going to ask where the red come from, because I'm the only redhead in my entire family, and we don't know where, but it came from somebody.
My grandfather on one side was a redhead, and it came through me. The other one is a blonde. It may have looked like strawberry blonde in that picture. We have a blonde and a redhead.
She's more blonde.
Both with blue eyes, so we've somehow, the genetic lottery got us. We have 2 unicorns with the blonde and blue and red and blue. But
they are both such a, they're such a mixture of you and Serena.
They really are.
That's what everybody says. And depending on who you ask, they say, oh, she looks like you.
It kind of just depends on who you're looking at the same time.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, you look the same.
Right. My dad refers to my daughter on the left as little Chris, and she loves that.
Oh, I got that when I was a kid.
And there's little Serena.
Chris's wife, Serena, by the way, can I just say, she would probably rank in the top 5 nicest people I've ever met.
The nicest.
When you
Serena,
were married,
I
was
know you're
like,
watching.
she is so much nicer than Chris. It's unbelievable. And I've known Chris for a long time, and you know that's totally true. She is.
Plenty of
really
people.
Nice.
Plenty of people we know have outkicked their coverage. I'm certainly right in that list.
All right, Kelly, what do you got there?
Okay, Chad wants to know, Elizabeth, how great was Pork Week? You were just saying this morning,
Pork
Week has been awesome.
We've done Pork Week.
Great recipes.
These Pork Weeks have been so good. And we've had such good recipes all week. We've got another one today, and it's just so much fun to see chefs come in and make something delicious. And I learn something every time.
And pork's easy to cook, too. It's hard to mess up. It's hard to make it really good. That's why the chefs are good at it, but we eat it all the time because it's easy, hard to mess up.
These were good recipes this week. Yep. You got to look on the website. You can make some of them. Yeah, it was great. Okay, thanks for asking.
Different than just like a pork chop on the grill, like really doing different things with
Veing's
pork.
double cut pork chop with that like whatever saucy situation.
I got some Vang on Minnesota Live a couple months ago, and I'm still remembering and dreaming about it.
He's the best. The best.
All right, you guys want some questions?
Yeah, we do.
How about this? Kathy says, this is just coming in, Kathy. Thank you. Love your hair color, Elizabeth. What
thanks.
other hair colors have you worn in your TV life? You've kind of gone all over the place. I wish we had the montage ready to pull.
I know. Usually, Mike does have a montage. My hair's been like every color.
I bet it's coming. I bet it's coming.
My hair was probably every color just in Duluth for 2 years before we were all fired. Remember that day?
Yes. If you've been in this business long enough, that's going to come for us all.
That was a dark day,
Well-
but I think we went out after that, all of us.
We did.
Yeah.
There's some pictures coming up later that I got a sneak preview of. You look complementarily very similar to how you did, what was that, 24 years ago?
Oh my gosh, remember
I
when
do
said
not. She
Serena
does.
was nicer than you. I was wrong. You are nice. You are nice.
It's my first time. I have to kiss up. So.
Thank you. No, I've had anything from super dark to super blonde. After I was Wonder Woman for Halloween, then I wore a dark wig, and then I was like, oh, maybe I should do super
It's
dark
stuck.
hair. And so then I went and dyed it super dark. One time I was like, let's go dark. I looked down, I was on my laptop the whole time that I was getting my hair done. I looked up and I was like, I'm gonna need to call my boss and tell them that I got a little out of hand here today. You know.
See, I've just slowly gone from reddish to grayish. So
You
it's
have a
been-
good gray,
Wait,
though.
it looked like
I
highlights.
thought it was blonde.
And you have good hair still.
It doesn't look great to me.
Thank you, Michael, my guy who takes care of it for me.
Michael's the guy.
This is Elizabeth.
Oh wow! Remember this
There
is
it
to
is.
hang on the wall.
Yeah, I know her. See, you look the same.
Oh.
You have not aged.
That's really nice of you to say. Look how, do you see the terror in my eyes there? Because that's what it was, my first TV
Beginning the
job.
career.
I was 21 and I was like, what am I doing? And I was like, I am Baroque with a capital B.
That's also something that if you're in this business, you've done at one point or another.
Yeah, it can be scary at 21 and starting in TV, and you're like, how much do I make?
That was it.
But Duluth was such a great place to start.
my
It was an
gosh.
incredible place. I love it. I miss it terribly.
And so many people who work in Duluth, if you're watching us on WDIO, you know so many people who you watch on TV have been there for 20, 30 years. They do get incremental raises, so they do better than we did when we were there early, but they stay because they love it.
Yeah.
And they're so good at what they do.
If our station was still there, I might still be there. I loved it there. I
But
absolutely.
remember, we were fired. Continue.
Yes.
Yes, we were. We were. I think we have one more question, Kelly.
Okay, we have time for one more.
Yeah,
How about
quick
this, Elizabeth? Are you growing anything unique in your garden this year? That's from Constance.
Oh, Constance. Okay, I did just get some fennel. I went over to Lori Kroll's store,
Okay.
Golden Fig, because she had a plant sale. I've never grown fennel before, so I'm very excited about doing that. I got a bunch of different kinds of marigolds, which is exciting. And then I got multiple kinds of tomatoes that I'd never grown, because Lori had them. So I've just been collecting plants.
You're way ahead of me. I just try to not grow weeds.
That's okay. That's okay.
Keep
You
grass
could do-
alive, weeds dead. That's a win.
You could grow mint. It's the easiest thing, and it's practically like a weed, and then you can put it in your cocktails.
Yeah,
the
you
girls
can't
want
get
to
rid
do
of it.
the girls want to do the herb garden on the deck. So
Yes.
I'll let that'll be their world.
Yes.
Mint and basil, super easy.
I know, very easy. Kelly, are you growing anything good yet? What do you got?
Just flowers right now.
Okay.
Just flowers, but
All right.
that's on my list.
That's all we have time for.
That's okay.
We talk too much. I find that
It's
so
okay.
strange. Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Okay, a reminder, we're giving away that junior resort suite at Chula Vista Resort. So enter on the contest page of TwinCitiesLive.com. We are going to pick the winner on Monday morning. But boy, we have a big show today.
I was so happy when I heard about this. The movie 16 Candles, not happy to have heard it came out 40 years ago this month. I can't believe that. One of the stars of that John Hughes classic is here to help us celebrate. I am very excited about this next on Twin Cities Live.
Free for All Fridays is presented by Chula Vista Resort, ranked by U.S. News in the top 4 of all resorts in the Wisconsin Dells. Find out why at chulavistaresort.com.